Hi there guys, today we're going to be looking at our orthographic projection, and we have a geometric solid in front of us, and we're going to be talking about first angle orthographic projection. So we're simply going to be drawing a front view, a top view and a left side view. Right, so we're going to be swinging this around so you can see exactly what we have in front of you. This will typically be the top view of this shape. You'll then see the actual front view of the shape. And if we had to turn this around or actually walk around this shape, we'll then eventually see the left side view of the shape if we had to look from the left in first angle orthographic projection. Right. So now that we've got this over here, I'd like to include a couple of planes. Over here I have a horizontal plane, which is going to be where my top view is going to be drawn onto. And then I have a vertical plane that is going to contain my front view. Now if I twist this around, you'll see that the actual shape is a little bit off the ground level, if you want to call it, and away from the wall. Alright, so let's get started. Let's see how we're going to go about projecting the actual shape onto the front view. This guy over here. Alright, so we want to firstly go ahead and start projecting each one of the points that I have. Note that I have one point projected straight back, okay, perpendicularly back to the actual vertical plane, and the other corner I've done exactly the same. Alright, please note that I have only done the first two. There are three base corners. This at the bottom here is called a base, and it's a triangular base. Therefore, this will be a triangular based pyramid. So only two of the actual points or the base points have been projected back because they're going to be used as reference points. And then I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to do a third point, which is the actual apex of my pyramid, and then I'm also going to be doing the third base point. Please note that they are all touching the actual vertical plane. The vertical plane, yet again, is going to contain the front view. Okay, once I've done that, I know that when I join each one of these points that are touching the actual the vertical plane, I will end up with a shape looking like this. Alright, now the question will arise, why do we have a line in the middle over here? Well, let's have a look at why that line is in the middle. Let's look at the actual shape from the front. There it is there. If I look at that shape from the front, let's just give it a twist and take it back again. When I look at it from the front, in my view, I can see this line over here, I can see the outside line over there, and I can see this edge over here. Now this is a slant edge, alright, that is connecting all the actual slant edges are making a lamina, as you can see over here, a nice slant face. When I hide the actual shape, you'll be able to see that those projection points actually form or shape that front view. There it is there. I'm going to be taking away these projection lines, and now you'll see that that is exactly how we find the front view. Let's bring the actual image back and then focus on the actual top view. The top view will obviously be seen from the top. Now that I have my front view, and the top view will be drawn on the actual horizontal plane, meaning this plane over here, the HP, horizontal plane. Right. What do I need to do? Well, yet again, just like I found the front view, I need to go ahead and project each one of my points straight down, perpendicularly to my horizontal plane. So I'm going to just pull this down at an angle, and we're going to be projecting the first three base corners Okay, there we go. 1, 2, and 3. Those 3 points are definitely going to give me definite points on the actual horizontal plane, and therefore I also have a 4th point, which is the apex. Please don't forget the apex. The apex also has to be dropped down at a perpendicular angle to the horizontal plane. There it is there. And I'm going to change the view type of this here for you. There it is there. And we should therefore, once we have found each one of these points on the horizontal plane, join them to find our actual top view. There it is. Okay, so let's see if this coincides with the actual drawing we have underneath the shape. I'm going to just hide the shape for a moment. Take it out. Let's project it. There we go. There are all our projected lines from the necessary points, from the apex, from the base corner, from another base corner, and the last base corner, all projected down onto the horizontal plane. And if I go ahead and hide those projections, I'll be able to see the full top view of the shape. Now the question comes in, how am I going to get this shape to show on a flat piece of paper? Well, we're going to cover that in a moment. Let's see if we can find out how we're going to go and find the left side view of this shape. Right, let's put the shape back in its space. We convert it back to a solid shape. We're obviously going to be drawing a left vertical plane over there, and we are going to do exactly the same. So we want to see what we're going to try and draw what we see from the left hand side right over there. Let's do it like that, like so. This is obviously the shape that we're going to be seeing when we look from the left hand side, but this is still a solid object, and we have not found that on the actual left vertical plane, which is going to be my left side view. So what I want to do first of all is I want to go yet again, take each one of these points, just like we found in our front view and our top view, and project them perpendicularly to this existing plane. There we go. I'm going to take it one step back. If you recognize, each one of these points have been projected. Remember, when I'm projecting from this side over here, I'll have 2 points that are in line with each other. Let's quickly zoom in on that, courtesy of SolidWorks. Thank you. We have that point and that point that's going to be exactly in the same line. If you see there, we are looking from the left, so they're going to be falling one behind the other, which means it looks like 1 point from here. But when I'm projecting it, they are simply going to fall in one line, and I'm going to get one dot representing 2 points. Then obviously I'm going to be projecting this third point over here, or base point, base corner, onto the actual plane. You can see that it is touching the plane over there, so now I only have those 2 points. Remember, the back point represents that point over there and that point over there. This front point over here is represented by this point over here on the actual plane. Remember that these points are perpendicular to the actual plane over here. I then also have my apex, just like I did in my front and my top view, perpendicularly projected to the necessary plane that I'm going to be drawing onto. And then when I go hide my shape again, I'll be able to see those defined points. So what do I have to do? I'll have to obviously go and join the points. Once I have points, I join them, and I have found my left side view. There we go. Let's hide those projection lines so we have a clean and clear view of what we have just discussed. Right, so we presented a front view, a top view, and a left side view of this object. Please remember that when I put the actual shape in the drawing, there it is there, you will see the front view looking like that. When I look at the top of this shape, I will see it like that. And if I look at the left, or from the left of this shape, I see that. Thank you for watching, guys, and I hope you stay tuned to have a look at the next video. Is going to be explaining a little bit more about how we're going to be folding this horizontal plane down onto the vertical plane so that it actually looks like what you are going to see on your flat sheet of paper. Thank you very much.